It's the end of the world as we know it. I don't have much time because I don't have that much battery left, but I had to talk to you guys for a few minutes because something horrible has happened. I finished Empire of Storms yesterday, and it was the worst and most wonderful thing that's ever happened to my life. You can only understand this if you finished the entire book. Not halfway, not almost done, just completely done, front to back. Front to back. You'll know why if you finished it, if you've read the entire thing. My prayers are with you. This book was so long. I started reading it on the 6th. It is now the 21st of September. But it was so good. It was so good. And it's really heavy. I was so upset when I saw that it was so thin because compared to Queen of Shadows, which is like this big, and then you got a little sliver of a book. It's the same size as Throne of Glass. I was so upset. And then I opened it and I was like, oh, the pages are really thin, so it makes up for it. It's still just as long as it would be if it were huge, but just easier to read because it's slim. This is like a weird review. It's not gonna be a structured thing like I usually do. I'm just gonna blab on about what I felt when I was reading this. All my feelings, not like going detail about what happened, just my feelings about it because it's all I can think about. And the end. I'm going to talk about the end a little bit because that's like the biggest part of the book. First thoughts for non-spoilery reasons. I will tell you I love this book. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I really think you should read this entire series. Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, Queen of Shadows, no, Heir of Fire, then Queen of Shadows, Empire of Storms, and then the next one coming out sometime next year, September 2017. Also, read The Assassin's Blade. It's very, very, very important to your understanding of the series. Once you pass Heir of Fire, read The Assassin's Blade. Very recommended. It'll help you a lot. Let's start off with the beginning of the book. It was kind of like a slower pace. I wasn't in the groove in it at all in the beginning. I was like, I'm not really enjoying it that much. It's kind of boring. I don't see Selena much. When's the fun part gonna start? And then it started. Selena came back with a big bang and it just didn't stop, and my emotions ran high and they ran low. That's all you have to know. If you haven't read the book yet, go read it, come back, and then feel stuff with me, okay? And with all the other people in the comments, because seriously, this book, no, okay, no. So if you're still here, I'm hoping you read the book because I'm gonna talk about it a little bit and talk about how I felt while reading it because holy crap. Alright, so like I said, the beginning of the book had me like, I wasn't enjoying it that much, and then when like I got maybe, I'm gonna guesstimate here, maybe like 200 pages in it, it kicked off. Selena was back because she wasn't really there in the beginning of the book, and that kind of threw me off because like she's she's my favorite person of the book, and I just really love reading her parts, and they're the moments that make me thrive when I read it. So when she's not in it, it's kind of like something's missing. I don't think I've ever cried in a Throne of Glass book before, at least not as much as I have while reading this one. I'm dead. I tweeted so many times, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. I Snapchatted saying, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. You won't see me tomorrow because I'm dead. Apparently I'm alive, so I didn't die in my sleep, which I'm surprised I didn't because I was so dead after reading it. But Selena or Dorian has to die. I was talking to my cousin's new wife, and she was saying like they're back to square one. They have to find the 3 word keys to open the thing and lock everybody, but Selena has to die or Dorian has to die to lock the lock, because that's how it works. Because Elena, was it Elena? She screwed it up thousands of years ago, and now we have to pay for it. Like, I am not okay with it. Just, is she really gonna kill them off? Can Sarah kill off Selena, Aelin, or Dorian? Just, I'm not okay with it. I'm really not okay with it. I don't want anybody to die. I'm way too attached to it. It brings back memories of Allegiant, and I don't like it because it was really upsetting to have like the first character that I loved in so long die in front of my eyes, and I don't want it to happen again because Selena or Dorian or both of them, they might both have to die the way that Christine explained it in her book talk, and I don't like that at all. I'm really hoping with the bottom of my heart that Sarah J Maas is gonna turn things around and somehow save them all. Maybe sacrifice Manon. I'm okay with Manon dying. I don't really care about Manon that much. Speaking of, I don't like this Dorian Manon shit that's going on, okay? I am still Team Solorian, even though I really love Rowan and Aelin together. Solorian will forever be my ship in this series. Can we talk about how Gale wasn't in the book at all? He was mentioned a few times, but we didn't see him, and it was marvelous. I'm still really holding on to Solorian because, you know, they're my original ship from this series, and they started off in book 1 and it kind of fell out in book 3, and then Rowan came along, and I was like not a big fan of Rowan in the beginning, and then in book 4, Queen of Shadows, I was like, I really like Rowan now, and I like really like him. But like, could she really kill them off? Could she really kill them off? It's troubling me. I have to wait a year to figure out if she's gonna kill off my favorite characters ever. This series is literally my favorite fantasy series of all time right now. It's so epic. I mean, I think it bumped The Infernal Devices, and I love The Infernal Devices, okay? I had to talk to somebody because my mom hasn't read the book, my aunt's reading it, but she's not on this book yet, and just don't know what to do. I feel so sad, and I'm scared. I'm really scared of what's gonna happen. Please don't kill off my babies. Don't kill off one of my babies. You can kill Manon. I don't really care about Manon. You could even kill Rowan. I'd be okay with it because Solorian forever, but not Dorian and not Aelin or Selena, whatever you want to call her. Another part that I kind of cried, but tears of joy, was when we saw Nemia again. I was so happy. I couldn't believe we had Nemia, and she just, oh, like, she wasn't actually there, but it was a flashback, and I love Nemia in book 2, and I was so upset when they killed her off. I thought that Lysandra was gonna die in this book when she was in that sea and she was battling the Ilkin. Were they Ilkin? I can't remember. And then 3 other big mama Ilkins came in, and Selena was just screaming for her to swim away because they were gonna kill her. So nobody died, I think, in this book. So we could have a big bang in the next one because something has to happen. Somebody big has to die. Or maybe nobody's gonna die. I just don't want Dorian or Selena to die. They're my number 2 characters, always have, always will be, and I just really don't want them to die. There were a few happy moments in this book. I really can't remember what they were because the end like overshadowed everything that happened. So this has been like a weird book review. It's not really like a review, but it's like a feelings review because I had to say it out loud. I couldn't hold it in. I can't talk to anybody like in person. I can talk to people online, but it's not the same thing because you can't really rant the same way that you can rant like verbally. Thank you guys for listening. If you feel the same way, let me know in the comments below. If you feel differently, let me know in the comments below. Next book is gonna be Battlefield. It's gonna be a treasure hunt to find Aelin. It's gonna be wrenching. I'm really scared about what's gonna happen. Really, really scared. And I don't want anybody to die. That's my main concern, is that somebody huge is gonna die. Aelin, or Dorian. I mean, Rowan could die, Lysandra could die, Manon could die, Aiden could die. It would be okay. I could survive that. But if she killed Aelin or Dorian, I don't know what would happen. I mean, they're my babies. Like, I love them. I love them so much. And just having her killing them off would be the end of the world as we know it. Okay, so enough rambling. I am not happy. I'm happy, but I'm not happy. Like, I love the book, but the ending was just... Yeah, okay. That's all I have. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.